Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com. Today we are looking at a new release, kind of a new release, a variation on a release from Sierra Nevada. This, part of their Ovila series, this is their double barrel aged. And the barrels in question are red wine barrels and bourbon barrels, coming in at 8.5% alcohol by volume. I picked this one up at craftcity.com. The Ovila series, I guess, was released maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Every couple months they put out a Saison, a Quad, a Double, and there might have been another one in there as well. And they released it in collaboration with the Abbey of New Clairvaux. Basically, a percentage of the proceeds went to them to help them build a new monastery, from what I understand. So that was a couple years ago. And when I initially reviewed those beers, I said that, you know, they were solid, but they were very safe. I just thought they were very middle of the road, very safe. You know, it was for charity. Why didn't they spice them up with something or throw them in barrels? So here we are 2 to 3 years later, and they're now doing that. Abbey of New Clairvaux is up and running. They now have a winery as well. So New Sierra Nevada said, hey, let's use some of your wine barrels as well as some bourbon barrels. And the barrel-aged double was born. So let me get this one into a glass, let you guys know what smells, tastes, give the final verdict on the Ovila barrel-aged double. All right, guys, the aroma. Wow, massive amounts of red wine fruitiness, some tannic qualities, a little bit of vanilla, some oakiness, some dark fruit, maybe some burnt sugar. Very, very red wine forward, though. All right, guys, the taste on the barrel-aged double. Cheers. Okay, yeah, right from the tongue. That fruitiness from the aroma definitely precedes in the taste as well. That red wine barrel really, really coming through. Lots of grape, some cherry, some sour cherry in there as well. A little bit of oakiness, getting a little bit of vanilla from the bourbon barrel, not a whole lot. Some dark fruit characteristics in the middle of the mouth. And I gotta say, it actually feels a little thin to me, maybe even a little watery. A little bit of sweetness. I was expecting maybe a little bit more based on the style, but I'm definitely getting some caramel, a little bit of burnt sugar in there. In the back, it's a pretty dry finish. More of that red wine kind of fruitiness kind of lingering around, a little bit of vanilla and some subtle dark fruits. It's actually pretty muted for what it is, but it's definitely a step up from the original. All right, guys, the final verdict in the Ovila barrel-aged double, 8.5% available now. You can pick it up at craftcity.com. Guys, gonna give this one a B. Again, it's along the same lines as the original. It's a very, very solid beer. You get a lot of the red wine barrel characteristic. I don't know that it's really bringing anything to the game, you know, so to speak. Not getting a whole lot of the bourbon barrel at all. I wish there was kind of more of that to kind of bring some of that vanilla, the vanilla tones into this one to kind of accentuate some of the sweetness or lack thereof in this particular one. And I think that's where my big criticism of this beer comes. It just feels a little thin to me, a little watery. For 8.5%, I was expecting a little more body, a little bit more sweetness in there, but it's solid, and I'm glad they did it. But it's, you know, it's a B beer. It's very middle of the road, and I hope they release the Quad. I know they did it in brandy barrels. I hope they release that one again. So looking forward to that one. So 8.5% available now, getting a B from me. And remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.